think the most important one is a kind of comparison with other regions in terms of policies, taking into consideration the strong differences there are between regions in Europe in terms, for instance, of cultural attitude, especially talking of circular economy, enterprise dimension, because of course if we think, for instance, at the real application of circular economy practices, it is very different for a real small company. If you consider that, for instance, in Piedmont, like in Italy, a small company means a company with less than 10 people, and not very different from other regions in Europe where small companies means 50 people. And also on the real impact over economy of the region. So this is the main interest we have in comparing ourselves with other regions, and to afford this team in terms of interregional scope. The two most significant could be the one, the right choosing of the most important supply chains to be considered, because of course we had a lot of good examples of a circular economy in some chains, in some industries, but you should consider also the real impact of those chains on the economy of the region, for instance. And so a good mix between industries and supply chains with significant impact, and on the other side, industries and supply chains with a real significance in terms of circularity and best practices and so on. A second challenge was surely that of attracting into the project other departments of the regional administration than our one that is traditionally focused on research, innovation and competitiveness, that are of course a good way of starting this theme of circularity in economy, but of course without a strong involvement of, for instance, agriculture department, environmental department, and so on, it is really difficult to really impact on circularity of economy.